My name is Dr. Deanna Jahnsen, and I'm a licensed school psychologist with Biobi Health. When people begin to make the journey towards improving their health, they often feel overwhelmed by where to begin. Changing behavior can feel like a daunting process, but putting a few systems in place can make change easier. One of these systems is goal setting. Before we dive into goal setting, it is important to discuss a broader set of skills that goal setting falls under, which is executive functioning. The term executive functioning describes a set of mental skills, specifically the skills we use to plan, organize, make decisions, remember instructions, manage time, control emotions, and monitor our behavior to reach goals. You can think of executive functioning as the management system of the brain, like the CEO directing the rest of the operations. These skills mainly develop in the prefrontal cortex of the brain and include working memory, which is holding and manipulating information in your mind. For example, remembering what you plan to do today to work towards a health goal. Inhibitory control, resisting impulses or distractions. For example, resisting the urge to have a sugary drink and opting to have water instead. And cognitive flexibility, shifting between tasks, rules, or ways of thinking. For example, adapting when your plans change. You'd plan to play tennis outside, but it's raining, so you decide to do a yoga workout instead. In summary, executive functioning refers to a set of self-regulatory skills that have been confirmed through research as having a critical role in establishing good health behaviors. Goal setting is a critical aspect of strong executive functioning skills. It refers to the ability to create a clear goal, in this case related to health improvement. There is an art to setting goals in a way that will help you follow through on them. One way is the use of the SMART goal method, making goals specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Let's go through each of these steps in greater detail. The first step when developing a SMART goal is to make the goal specific. A specific goal clearly states what you want to accomplish and often includes details about how you will do it. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get healthier," you could say, "I will walk for 30 minutes during my lunch hour each day." This removes ambiguity and helps you focus on a clear action rather than a vague intention. The more precisely you define your goal, the easier it will be to plan and track your progress. Once your goal is specific, you also need to make it measurable. This means you track your behavior and see whether you're meeting your target. A measurable goal often includes numbers or clear criteria, such as frequency or duration. For example, "I will drink 8 glasses of water daily," gives you a concrete way to check your progress each day. Measurement helps you stay accountable and gives you the feedback about what's working and what needs adjustment. Next, your goal should be attainable or within reach for you. It's important to begin by setting small, easily achievable goals so that you can experience quick success. If your goal is too ambitious, like going from no exercise to running a marathon in a month, it can quickly lead to frustration and giving up. Instead, consider what fits your current level of ability, time, and resources. You might start with walking 3 times per week and gradually build up to a more strenuous activity. By setting easily attainable goals, you give yourself the opportunity to experience quick wins. These early successes not only boost your motivation, but also create a sense of progress, and this will propel you further towards complex, long-term goals. Gradually building on each accomplishment helps transform large, intimidating goals into a series of realistic milestones that you can work towards with greater confidence and clarity. It's important to ensure the goal is realistic. While attainable focuses on whether you could reach it, realistic means that it makes sense within the context of your life and priorities. If you work long hours and care for family members, committing to an hour-long gym session every day may not be realistic for you. A more sustainable plan might be shorter workouts or activities you can do at home. Being realistic helps you avoid burnout and increases the likelihood you will follow through over time. Finally, an effective health goal must be timely. This means you set a deadline or time frame to create a sense of urgency and commitment. Without a time frame, it's easy to postpone action indefinitely. For example, you could say, "By the end of next month, I will be able to walk briskly for 45 minutes without stopping." A clear time frame helps you plan your steps, monitor your progress, and celebrate when you reach your milestones. The PDF connected to this video offers an example of how to set SMART health goals. The SMART Health Goals worksheet helps you list a number of health objectives and offers you some prompting questions to help you create goals that are specific, measurable, realistic, attainable, and timely. However, if writing them down in this way doesn't work for you, feel free to write them in a way that speaks to you. You may want to draw a visual representation or set some reminders in your calendar. Or connect with a friend and do this together for an added layer of accountability. Picking a method that works the best for you will improve the chances that your goal-setting habits will become more ingrained and sustainable.